going on, man? BC in here from Bringing the Business, man. Bringing the Business. Hey, so look, I was just watching a Baron Davis video, and we know BD. BD was tough. But one thing stood out to me in particular was how much bounce that man had, right? That man was bouncy as hell, man. And so it got me to thinking. So me personally, and not just because, I'm a huge fan or whatever, but me personally, I think when it comes to the point guards, when it comes to dunking the basketball for the point guards, I think Russ is the best dunker when it comes to the point guard, due to everything that you factor in when you thinking about who's the best, right? He's bouncy. He got numbers, like meaning like I think he has the most dunks from point guards, and he got bodies, man. Got bodies. Now a lot of people may trip on the creativity, but he got all that in his repertoire. He got windmills. He got one hander. He do a lot of one handers. He got two hands where he just dunk it with so much power and so much strength, right? So obviously everybody want to throw Derrick Rose in there as well, because he was another bouncy ass point guard and a very athletic point guard, man. I seen Derrick go upstairs, man, for some nasty dunks, man. And, again, he got a lot of that stuff that I just named Russ got, windmills and things of that nature. But I think what hurts Derrick is the same thing that hurts his career, period. It's just the injuries robbed him of many more years of very exciting dunks and things like that. So those two are always the names that you hear thrown out there when it comes to the the bounciest point guard, or the point guards with the best dunking point guards. But also you also hear Steve Franchise, and again, Franchise, he was awesome dunking that thing, but again, he didn't do it long enough, in my opinion. And he don't really have a whole lot of bodies or nothing either. He ain't really destroy nobody dunking that thing like that. But enter in BD, Baron Davis. BD has to be the one to battle Russ right now, in my opinion, right? Now, you do have to add Ja. I'm coming back to BD, but you do have to add Ja Morant, because Ja is very bouncy, and he can go upstairs, man. And he do a lot of head hunting where he looking for somebody to poke that thing on, man. So, you obviously have to add Ja, but I think it's still too early for Ja, because we don't know, and not wishing that on him, definitely hope not, but he may go out like Steve Francis. We'll start off, dunking that thing like that, and we thinking that he's going to be the best dunking point guard that we find, but then he end up falling off. You never know. So we're gonna give Ja a little time, but definitely right now he got to be the point guard in the league that has the most bounce and the best dunking point guard in the league. Now, before I go back to BD, I want you to know that I'm taking out any big point guard. So some people may want to put Penny in there, or I'm trying to think of anybody else that's big like that. I'm not putting them in there, because I understand that you're a point guard, and I ain't trying to tell you, but you're really in a small forward's body. So I'm not going to take this. So I'm looking at guys, like 6'4" and under, something like that. I think that'll cover, the guys that I'm looking at. Now back to BD. BD used to go upstairs on people, man. From the lobs. He got his dunk compilation, man. He had lobs. He had he got bodies, man, where he didn't linked in on people, man. He has power, cock back, different creativity. So all his dunks not just the same type of dunks, so. But the thing that impresses me with him, as well as Russ, You know, because everybody else can do all of that same type of stuff, right? I seen Derek do amazing stuff, like I mentioned. Seen John do amazing stuff. Seen Franchise do amazing stuff. And I'm not factoring in them other guards like Nate Robinson or Spud Webb and all that just because they won dunk contests. Because they wasn't like 10 people off dunking the basketball during the games like these other players that I've named. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I remember guys like Robert Pack, who used to dunk that thing. Man, I know in the comments and stuff like that, y'all can help me out, think of some of them. But people like BD. The thing that impresses me the most when it comes to that, because like I said, a lot of them guys can do some of the same things, them guys that I just named. But correct me if I'm wrong, or find it, send it to me, whatever like that to prove me wrong. But the thing that's impressive about BD and Russ, them boys can poke that thing off a vertical at 6'3". Like, take that month. Like I seen one with BD as well as Russ where they could just take that thing. I seen BD just take somebody and drop step them and go up like this. Seen Russ do the same thing. Or get the ball passed to you in the post and a 6'3" guard just go upstairs and go and poke that thing, man, straight off vertical. That's very impressive. That a 6'3" guard can jump up there and poke that thing like that, or poke it on off a drop step. Those big man moves, man. So for a 6'3" guy or smaller, have to be that bouncy, man, that's impressive. That's impressive. So when it comes to thinking about who's the most athletic, I think you got to factor that type of stuff in there. Or who's the bounciest point guard, you have to factor that in there. The fact that I could go upstairs standing up right here, I can go up there and poke that thing. And in both cases with both of them guys, I seen them do that on somebody. 6'3". And you could jump off your flat feet and go up there and put somebody in the rim. A lot of them guys can't do that. I don't know if Derrick Rose was doing that. I ain't seen Ja do that. I got to check back at Franchise. I ain't seen Franchise do that. You ain't seeing Nate and Spud and them who just won a dunk contest. You're not seeing them do that. So it's very impressive to see them guys go upstairs like that, man, off a vertical. And it's very impressive to see them guys actually headhunt people. Like, I'm on that with you. Like, I'm looking to poke this thing on you like that, man. You don't see that. So I think that BD and Russ are the top two dunking point guards ever. I believe Russ has more than him. I have to go back and look and see who got the most bodies. Because they both got bodies. Big bodies. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just dunking on nobody my size. Like, I'm going looking for them big boys to put them in the rim, man. That's impressive for little guys. It's very impressive. So, tell me who y'all think are the best dunking point guard. And like going back to Ja real quick, Ja got a thing of trying to headhunt everybody and go dunk. Ja got a lot of missed dunks. He got a lot of missed dunks. Now, I can't lie. If he'd have completed them dunks, you'd have been like, damn, like, it would have been bananas. But it's even nuts that you trying something like this. Like, you trying to jump from that far and poke somebody like that, man. Like, damn, Ja, slow down. So, the fact that he missed a lot of them, I think you got to take points away from him. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to take points away for the fact that, for the fact that he missed them. But it's crazy to some of the stuff that he's actually tried. You know what I'm saying? So, let me know. Let me know what you think. Who? And I know in the bringing the business group, we do a lot of debating with that. And I know a lot of people favor Derrick Rose as being the bounciest point guard. You hear BD, you hear Franchise, you hear Russ, you hear Ja. You hear the names that I named. So tell me what y'all think. Who the bounciest point guard? And why? Why they the bounciest? Don't just tell me they the bounciest, but you can't back up why. You know what I'm saying? But again, just to kind of talk about BD, man, BD was a dog. BD was a dog. If them knees didn't go out on him, man, he would have been, man, he would have been one of the ones, man. But his knees went out. You know, so y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to all the Facebook page, the Instagram page, the TikTok, YouTube, man. We're bringing the business all over the place. Check us out, man. Business.